At 5:30, Gloucester officials declaring an emergency over problems with the train crossing gates in the city. They say the gates are coming down suddenly and in some cases, Lisa, hitting cars. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka.
And I'm Lisa Hughes in tonight for Paula. It has been happening there for months. And as WBZ's Mike Sullivan shows us, the city hopes it is finally going to get some answers.
This is a pretty busy spot.
Washington Street in Gloucester.
It's one of the two ways to get to downtown.
One of several spots with a rail crossing and a stop for the commuter rail.
When they stop there, the gate goes up because this traffic needs to be relieved and not delayed.
Only sometimes that arm is dropping early, as you see here. At other times, drivers caught video of it getting stuck.
I know a number of cars have had the gates land on top of them.
Steve Aiello's family was one of them.
And they told me they had almost been hit by the train.
At least 29 people reported incidents to the city council on Facebook.
I know actually the gates were broken 2 nights after my wife's incident on July 14th.
Gloucester City Council turned to state senators for help.
We had the incidents happening again.
That's when they took action, the council declaring an emergency.
They asked Keolis that until they get this resolved to either put flagmen here.
Keolis claims the crossing alerts are not broken, but that the up and down pattern is a safety upgrade. It allows traffic to flow briefly while the train is stationed, deterring people from going around the arms. They are here today finalizing engineering plans to change this for Washington Street. So here's the alternative. Keep these arms down the entire time the commuter rail train is at the station, unloading people and loading them back up. Then once they leave, the arms will go back up.
And we said, why are you holding up traffic here for all that time for the people to disembark?
City Council member Tony Gross fears it may delay first responders.
You know, we told them that was just not an acceptable solution.
However, it's the best Keolis has. In Gloucester, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.
Well, this may sound familiar, and here's why. It's been a problem in Wilmington as well. Back in January, a train hit and killed a woman when the gates didn't come down as the train approached. An investigation found a Keolis employee who performed maintenance on the system for about an hour didn't turn it back on. Now, the T eventually announced plans to install new cameras at crossing and reduce the number of times the gates would come down when a train is not approaching. Chris?